Sophie Cunningham had to be held back on the bench. Yeah, it was that kind of day. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to our channel, bringing you another wild one that's got the whole internet in a chokehold. Today, we're heading to Wnba, where Sophie Cunningham just flipped the script and took center stage in a way nobody could have predicted. Buckle up, because this one gets real. Now, Sophie's always brought that fire on the court, but today, she went full-on viral mode. She's trending, quote tweeting, reposting, and basically igniting every single corner of the timeline. This wasn't just a good game or a big moment. This was Sophie standing on business and letting the world know she's not here to play nice. She's gone from Wnba known to everybody knows. You literally can't scroll 2 posts without running into her name, her highlights, or her tweets. And the thing is, she knows exactly what she's doing. This isn't random. She's fully embracing the chaos, and guess what? It's working. People are going off, making fan pages, reposting every clip, every reaction. It's wildfire out here. Now, slide over to Twitter for a second and check out what Sophie's been posting. Because yeah, it's been spicy. This right here is her official X account, and like I said, she's been active. Not just regular tweets either. We're talking slick jabs, subtle subliminals, retweets loaded with energy, and likes on posts full of drama. Sophie is knee-deep in the mix, and she's not even trying to hide it. If you've been following the whole Marina Mabrey situation, yeah, that's officially escalated. We're talking flagrant 2 energy now. Straight up. Honestly, Marina should have faced some kind of consequence, a suspension, a fine, something. But anyway, let's keep it moving, because the timeline is absolutely unhinged right now. This picture right here? It's blowing up. That's Sophie as a kid, and word is she used to play football too. From what people are saying, she was a kicker in high school. So yeah, she's always been built different. And now, her jersey's completely sold out. She's retweeting petitions, making it clear that she's not backing down for anybody. Told y'all, she's from the show me state, and she's showing everyone what that really means. No fear, no filter. Whether it's Marina, J.C, Sheldon, or anyone else, Sophie's right in the middle of the drama. And honestly, she's probably loving every second of it. She's literally out here tweeting things like, "Y'all really pressed, huh?" And it's only boosting her more. Sophie's not just gaining attention for her game, she's becoming a full-blown fan favorite because she stands up for her people. That petition she retweeted? Yeah, that sealed it. It showed she's not just about the game, she's real off the court too. She sees the drama, hears the noise, and still comes back with, "Oh, and by the way, my jersey's sold out." Like, sold out, sold out. That's a whole separate conversation we need to have. And don't worry, we're about to get into it. I mentioned it earlier, but now it's official. Sophie Cunningham's jersey is completely wiped off the Indiana Fever website. Let's pull it up. $80 Fanatics Navy Explorer Edition Fast Break replica? Gone. $79.99? Out of stock. And this time, it's not just about Caitlin Clark. Sophie's name is holding weight now. Especially after everything that went down last night, her stock is rising fast. While people are still out here talking about suspensions and petitions, she's out here moving merch like a straight-up superstar. Let that sink in for a second. Sophie is selling out jerseys. Like, what are we even talking about right now? This isn't just drama anymore, there are levels to this. And what Sophie's doing, you can't teach that. That kind of momentum, you can't fake it, you can't script it. Sophie stepped up, spoke her truth, and the fans answered, loud and clear. So yeah, let the drama keep spinning if it wants to, because while everyone else is caught up in the chaos, Sophie's laughing her way to the top. This isn't just about basketball anymore, this is a full-blown movement. And man, I just want to run this clip back again. Watch how wild it is when she goes straight at Caitlin, but then Austin Kelly jumps in and holds her back. You can see how fired up she was, especially after watching Marina Mabrey shove Clark. That moment? It's everywhere now. ESPN Radio's even talking about it. And finally, we're seeing Clark's teammates stepping up, really stepping up, to defend her. Joe Wnba even chimed in, saying what a lot of people are feeling right now, that, yeah, maybe it's not the most sportsmanlike moment, but man, it was electric. That late foul from Sophie, the one that got her ejected, a lot of folks saw that as straight-up retaliation. Payback for what happened to Caitlin Clark earlier in the game. And when you listen to what people have been saying since then, the reaction's been, well, let's just say, it's been loud. For a lot of people, that was the moment they'd been waiting for. Finally seeing one of Caitlin Clark's teammates step up and go at the people going after her. That was a huge conversation last season, right? The criticism that Clark was getting targeted and no one on her squad was really stepping in. And yeah, depending on how much you were watching, it might have been hard to tell what was really going on. But the takeaway was clear. People wanted to see her teammates ride for her. And last night, that finally happened. Sophie Cunningham stepped up, made it known she wasn't having it. And just like that, the fracas followed. And what happened next? Her jersey sold out on Wnba.com. No coincidence. That's the energy fans have been craving. It wasn't just a game, it was a statement. Honestly, it was kind of awesome to watch. A flashpoint moment, right in the middle of all the hype surrounding Caitlin Clark. And whether it was pretty or not, anyone involved in that moment was instantly pulled into her spotlight. That's just how it works with someone that popular. But Sophie? She didn't just get caught in the moment, she owned it. Because let's be real, Sophie Cunningham is a dog. And if she keeps going this hard for Caitlin Clark, she's going to be a serious presence in this league. It's clear now that Clark's going to be treated a certain way for a long time. Targeted, challenged, maybe even provoked. But as long as she's got teammates like Sophie ready to clap back, that changes the entire narrative. If you're feeling this energy and want to keep up with all the wild moments on and off the court, make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment with your take, and of course, subscribe for more. We've got way more coming your way. Caitlin Clark's not a rookie anymore. She's already proven herself. She's taken the hits, delivered on the hype, and shown she belongs. But last night, a few players decided to get a little physical. And here's the thing. Last year, when Caitlin was getting targeted like that, nobody did anything. People noticed it. Fans noticed it. It was like everyone around her froze. They didn't know how to react. Teammates weren't jumping in. It felt like she was out there on her own. But now, enter Sophie Cunningham. And it turns out, most folks had no idea Sophie was a black belt by the age of 6. Yeah, that kind of energy. So when J.C. Sheldon tried to poke Clark in the eye and follow up with a shove, Sophie wasn't having any of it. Marina Mabrey, go ahead, take your cheap shot. Sophie's taking the take foul, putting you on the floor and letting the league know Clark's not alone anymore. Honestly, I love it. And while it might ruffle some feathers, I even respect how Connecticut approached the game too. Not the blindside hit or the eye poke, nobody's here for dirty plays, but that physical edge, that competitive fire, that's the kind of intensity the Wnba needs right now, especially with how much is on the line. This league is at a critical point. There's a new CBA on the horizon, talks of potential holdouts, and major negotiations coming up. So yeah, every move on the court means something bigger. Every play, every moment, it's setting the tone for what's next. This really is a pivotal time for the Wnba. Good basketball? Absolutely. Good, hard competition? Even better. Cheap shots? Not so much. But that raw, competitive fire? That's exactly what the league needs right now. And as long as Caitlin Clark keeps pulling up from the logo and draining it like it's nothing, yeah, she's going to keep making headlines whether people like it or not. Last night said it all. Double team, step back, sideways, splash. Then she turns to the bench like, you like that? Classic Caitlin. She plays with a chip on her shoulder, and the numbers show it. Last season, she took 17% of all flagrant fouls in the entire league. 17%. That's not just a coincidence. Yeah, she gets hyped. But the work's been there. Backyard, driveway, gym, day in and day out. She put in the time, sometimes more than the people throwing shade at her. So when she plays with swagger, it's earned. And now, you're watching her explode. For real. She might end up being the first Wnba player to average 34, maybe even 35 points a game. And through all the cheap shots, all the criticism, all the chaos, Caitlin's answer is simple. Keep hooping. That's what she came to do. You came for basketball? Let's talk about basketball, because that's what she's giving. Night in, night out. The energy, the skill, the heart. She's a beast. She's the real deal. Right now, Caitlin Clark is responsible for nearly 27% of all league activity in 2024. 1 in every 6 tickets sold across the WNBA is tied directly to her name. Think about that. She's not just part of the game, she's shifting it. And for a lot of people, that hits deep. There are folks who see the hate she gets, and they feel it. Because they know what it's like to be targeted, misunderstood, or even despised for just being who they are. And yeah, Caitlin brings some of it on herself. She's cocky, bold, unapologetic. But that's also what makes her magnetic. Watching how the media tries to spin their narrative, and then seeing the truth come out on the court, that's been powerful. The narrative wasn't the truth. Caitlin Clark is out here proving it, play by play. If you're vibing with this and want more raw, unfiltered takes on the game and the players changing it, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and make sure to subscribe. We're just getting started.